Actually, as a banker, expert, let's say, I divide banking into two: transactional banking, traditional banking. The traditional banking part has transactional part in it, but the transactional banking part, which I see that most of us, with the neo banks, with wallets and everything, actually we are part of the transactional banking. The problem with transactional banking is that we are, as we all know, working on very, very, very small margins. I mean, that's why actually it's very difficult for all these neo-banks, transactional wallets and everything to become profitable. And doesn't matter how beautiful we make our product. Actually, there was a graphic before saying that statistically also the most important thing for the clients is actually how cheap is the product. I want the best, but I would rather not pay for it. So what I believe, the immediate use of AI for companies like us, that is doing mostly transactional banking, is the fact that cutting costs. So we all know that we can show that picture of the lady who is actually selling, opening accounts with AI, and it's looking very nice for the client, for the end user, but at the end of the day we know that we just fired 500 call center people, and our margins just got better. So this is the part that I believe the immediate use of AI would help us. On the fraud part, of course, I mean, the idea is that when I used to work in banking, when we were doing the magnetic stripe cards, they told us that, okay, now we're going to have chip cards, you will never have fraud with chip cards. It will be the end of fraud. As we know that, there is always a smarter guy than you are. I mean, it's just never-ending thing. It's a vicious circle. Which AI help of fraud AI is, yes, the percentage will go less, but it will, again, will be a continuous fight against fraud, because we will do something, then there will be a smarter guy who's going to undo it, and so on. And also, one more thing that I would like to add, when to launch AI, how to launch AI, coming also from a company which is more cash product based. We are still living in a country that one of the most important currencies is a sticker, it's a bottle of Parina when you do a trade. So we also have to know when to use it.
Thank you. Physical and digital. So just maybe building in on what Panayotis said, that there's, with the ATMs, there's a lot that can be done, but it's not done, and a lot of it is still to be made, and there's an opportunity there. How would you see that from your perspective, and from the business that you're currently? All right? No, that was for Auto.
I mean, basically, in our group of companies, we segmented the market in two different ways, because I mean, in one of them we have 24Pay. Basically, it's our online wallet, and we call it a one-stop shop. And our whole idea is behind is that let's create convenience for our clients. So with my app, basically, you can stay and buy transportation, pay your bills, do your parking, and everything like that. On the other hand, we have PayPoint, that again, we are creating for our clients and for the merchants a one-stop shop. Basically, we have our POSs that you can go to a merchant, you can do all your shopping on our 26,000 locations, and you can also pay your bills. You can even send your packages, receive your packages. So the whole idea that we try to create for merchants and the clients was the convenience. So this is how we actually were able to penetrate the market with all the competition around.
So you say a mix of the two is actually the successful.
Yeah, actually,
at this point in time.
At this point, because if you think about it, for both products, the clients are totally different. I mean, we are not having almost at all overlapping clients. One of them is like the type of big cities, they use a lot wallets, digital, especially young people or corporations, employees of the corporates. The other one is more day to day, who likes to go to shops and who doesn't really use a lot of cash, because still a lot of part of our payments are through cash. So we still like cash. Cash is the king for us. Even though I fought actually all my career against cash. So in the finance sector for 25 years, I gave up. So cash is the king.
Okay, although we see people actually, I think the poll was like half-half of people having cash, physical cash.
my honest opinion as an individual is the fact that, of course, I mean, everything digital is important, you know, everything is important, but cash shouldn't disappear. The percentage of usage we can discuss. I mean, of course, it shouldn't be 60%, maybe about 30%, 40%. We don't know. But when we say that Romania is very high cash usage, not a bad thing actually. Germany is also very high cash usage. Austria is also very cash usage. I mean, we shouldn't compare ourselves with countries that are not using cash. In some of the countries, for example, that got rid of cash, they had to come back to it because people asked for it. Also in Romania, we tried to do last year. You saw that everybody went out on the streets because it's important. Also, in the US, cash is the king. You can buy a house with cash. Nobody will say anything. I mean, we all think that if you give better services, they will come to you and pay you more. The reality is, yes, there is a person. I mean, it's always a statistic game. There is always a person that is willing to pay you more. But if you wanna give the services to a broader base, I mean, the price is the king. We have clients in the fact they actually don't want to change you, even though you offer them many things for like 5 per month, 10 days